Hi, in this video we are going to see about a Java IEEE project which is entitled as Leakage-Reduced Searchable Symmetric Encryption for Multi-Keyword Queries, which is an IEEE 2025 transaction paper. Before seeing the execution of the project, let me brief about this project. So this is the IEEE base paper. Kindly note that we are not going to do the same as mentioned in the base paper. So now let us see about our proposal. So our enhanced proposed title is Leakage-Resilient Searchable Symmetric Encryption. So basically today individuals and also all the organizations started using the cloud storage because we wanted the data to be accessed from anywhere. But the problem when we are outsourcing the sensitive data into the cloud, that will be exposed to the unauthorized access or data leakage or privacy attacks. To overcome that issue in the existing system, they use a traditional encryption technique to protect the files that contains, but make the searching over the encrypted data difficult and highly inefficient. So the problems in the existing system are information leakage, performance bottlenecks, access pattern analysis. So which this kinds of limitations in the existing system or creating the malicious servers can monitor the files which are stored in the cloud and can be accessed so that the attackers can able to get the sensitive data based on the user behavior over time. So this is the proposed system, where our proposed system provides a secure cloud-based file storage with privacy preserving search functionality over encrypted data. So the key advantages of our proposed system are enhanced security, leakage resilient and efficient search. So why we are going for this efficient search is like, so when we are storing lots and lots of data in the cloud, so when we wanted to retrieve a data, so when at that time we required to search the based on the data's information, but in the traditional or existing system those are being encrypted, so those words will not be available, so that the retrieving those data from the encrypted data is a difficult task. So here you can see our system architecture, where here you can see the architecture containing the front end and the back ends with the database also. So here you can see also the workflow where the data users will be uploading the files and those files are being encrypted. We use AES encryption algorithm, and keywords are extracted and encrypted index are generated. So the encrypted file and index uploaded to the cloud storage. So users search based on the keyword and the matching encrypted files are retrieved and decrypted and provided to the authorized data user only. So here you can see the workflow where we upload the file and that is being encrypted and extraction processes are done, and we upload the encrypted data and search with the tokens of it. So these are the minimum hardware requirements and the software requirements that the project can be executed in Windows 10 or 11. The coding language used is Java. The JDK is JDK 23.0.1. The front end contains JSP, CSS JavaScript. ID is Apache NetBeans ID 24. Server is Apache Tomcat 9.0.84 and database is MYSQL 8.0. So the application area, this can be implemented in the applications areas like healthcare system, financial and banking, government sector, or any organization or individuals can be used. So this is the IEEE base paper reference of the project. So now let us see the execution of the project. Open Apache NetBeans IDE 24. First go to the file menu and click open project. Now go to the project source code folder. Inside the source code folder we have the leakage reduced SSE, and select it and click open project. Now the project will be loaded into the NetBeans IDE. Kindly wait till it is completed. Here you can see the progress. Meanwhile, let us attach the database. So just go to the MySQL Workbench 8.0. Just log in by clicking the local instance MySQL 8.0. enter the password as root. Now go to the server menu, select data import option. Now click this import from self-contained file, click this 3-dot folder and go to the database folder. Inside the database we have provided the database, select this and then click the import progress tab and then click start import button. Now you can see the import completed. So just refresh the schemas part, so you can see the database is successfully attached to the MySQL workbench. So we can close this MySQL workbench as we successfully attached the database. So now you can see in the NetBeans the project is also successfully loaded. So now let us execute it. So just right click it and then click run and kindly wait for a few minutes. Now it asks for the authentication for the Tomcat server. I have given admin and click OK. Now it will be navigated to the browser part. So now you can see the project home screen or welcome screen with the project title, Leakage-Resilient Searchable Symmetric Encryption for multi-keyword queries. So now you can see the two entities, data owner and the data user, and you can see how it works, kinds of information. This is the home page. So first let us go to the data owner. So just click this enter portal. So now it will be navigated to the register part because we don't have any data owner data. So first time we are running the project. So first let us create some data owner, data user information. So now I will create a data owner with the name of JP, email ID, phone number, and here you can select data owner or data user. This is data owner. You can enter your address, your password, and then click register account. Now you can see the account is ready. Please log in. So now let us go back to the home page. So now let us create the data user. So just click the enter portal. So you can create any number of data owners or data users. There is no any restrictions in it. So I'll just create a data user with the name of Alice, the phone number, data user, address, password, and register account. So now I'll just go back to the home and click again the data user. I just create another data user called Bob. I'll just enter the Bob email ID, phone number, data user, address, Bob password, and then click register account. So now I have created two data user and one data owner. First let us go to the data owner, go to the portal as we have the login. So just you can click this sign in. So it will be asking for the email ID and the password. So we have given the data owner as JP. So I'm just giving the credentials for the JP and click authorize and sign in. So now you can see the dashboard for the data owner. So here the data owner can upload the file to the cloud. So as this is a cloud project, we are going to use a Drive HQ cloud service provider. So this is a partial free service, so you can upload few files. So you can just sign up and create an account and activate your account. After activating your account, you need to log in into the Drive HQ. So you can log into the Drive HQ. You can see this window. So now you need to go to the source code folder inside the leakage reduce SSE, SRC, inside the Java, inside the COM, inside the util. You wanted to go to ftp util.java file. You can just open it in any editor, NetBeans or Notepad++ anything. So here you can see in the line number 15, you need to enter your Drive HQ username, and also you need to enter your Drive HQ password. So as I said, you need to create your account so that only the files that you are uploading that will be uploaded to in your cloud account. So after entering this, you need to save it and then you need to run the project. Now I have entered my Drive HQ username and password and saved it. So now let us go to the project and run it. So you can create some file, any file. So I'll just create a text file and I'll just put a text called leakage reduce searchable symmetric in it. I'll just upload this file for testing. So I'm just uploading this file cloud.txt and then click generate index and upload. So now you can see it is encrypted successfully and also it is uploaded successfully. So you can see the total document 1 and secure tokens active. So now if you go to my documents, so you can see the file ID, the file name, encrypted mapping, uploaded date and security status of the algorithm that we have used. So now if I go to the Drive HQ and refresh it, so now you can see a folder called secure cloud has been created now. So you can see the date and type and just go into it. So you can see a file is being uploaded into that. If you just click that, you can see that has been encrypted because that is being protected from the third party or any hackers or intruders into the system. So now it is made sure that the file is being uploaded into the cloud securely. So now let me log out from the Drive HQ and come back to the project. So here in the data owner part, you can see the documents that we have uploaded in the cloud, and if you wanted to upload any new upload again, you can just go to the new upload and you can upload any number of files in it. So if you go to the my request part, so request part, you can see the what all the requests that is being requested by the data users will be shown. So currently there is no any request. After making the request, we'll come back and let us see that. So now let me sign out. I'll go to the data user part. So Alice is one of the data user. I'll just log into the data user part. So this is the data user dashboard. So in the data user dashboard, here they can able to search the file. So based on the options that is provided, and that is matches all requirements or matching any requirement. So we have uploaded a file name called cloud. So if you just enter that file name called cloud, you can see there is no document that is matched to it, but you can see that. So we have entered the file that has been inside the file, that is a text called leakage reduce searchable symmetric. So for example, if I'm just going to search with this text, so now let us search it. So you can see it is being mapping the cloud.txt. So the file contents are being encrypted and it is being encrypted and it is being stored in the cloud. But now when we are going to give the information that is available in it, so that it is matching and it is showing the files that is available. So in this way you can able to search for the data that you are uploading into the cloud, so that it identifies, so that it does not show to the third person, and also it is securely stored. So now if the data user wants this file, they cannot click immediately and download. So they wanted to make a request. So just you can see wanted to give a request access. So if you go to my request part, so this is and the Alice data user. So you can see data user Alice has requested this. What is the data? You can see the status. So you can see action is now restricted. So you can see the status has been waiting stage. So only if the data owner gives the access, they can able to get it. So now I'm just going to the data owner part. So in the request part, earlier we could see there was no request available, but now you can see one request that is made from the user Alice. What is the document when it is been requested? So here you can see the authorization. So here the access policy is being provided to the data owner. You only if they grant the data user can able to access it, or else they cannot able to access it. It is completely encrypted and the files will be decrypted only after the grant has been provided and the keyless action will be operated there. So now I will show you by clicking grant. So now I am granted it. So there is no any pending request. So now let me sign out to the data owner part and sign into the data user, that is Alice is the data user here. So I'm just going to the data user Alice and let us see the data request. So my request part, you can see the cloud, and currently you can see the status waiting is being changed to ready. So now it can be downloaded. So now the decryption process will be done in the backend. So the user do not want to provide any key. The keys will be provided by the system automatically, and you can see I'm just downloading that in the desktop. So you can see the cloud.txt is been now you can see leakage reduced searchable symmetric, which was the original file, is been decrypted and it has been shown here to the data user. So now I'll just sign out, and now if I'm going to the another data user called Bob, if I'm just going to search for the file, say example I have uploaded one file leakage, so I'm just going to make a data request. So now you can see the data request has been waiting. So if I'm just going to the data owner part now, this time I'll show you the request that has been made by the user, data user Bob. I'm just going to deny it. So now the data user Bob request is being denied. So now if the data user logs into the system and go to the my request, you can see the access is being denied. So whenever an organization, if some third party, even if they identify this document and asks for the request, so the data owner verifies only if they are authorized person, so they are into that organization or department, or they are not the third party, or they are involved in it, they will be providing the access to that, or else they will be denying the access, so that the file is being secured and it is being not provided to the any intruders or hackers, so that the file that is being stored is being secured. Even if they get the file that is being uploaded in the cloud, they cannot able to decrypt it, as it has been encrypted securely. So in this way you can just upload many data owners, you can create as many of data owners, and you can just upload many different files, and you can just show different data users, and you can just search for the files in it, and then you can just show the different outputs for that accordingly. So now let me sign out from this part. So this is all about the project Leakage-Resilient Searchable Symmetric Encryption for secure cloud file storage, based on the IEEE base paper, Leakage Reduced Searchable Symmetric Encryption for multi-keyword queries. And thank you for watching.